Hey everybody, it's Ray David. It's another edition of Unbreakable Tips. It is Thursday, October the 5th. A beautiful day here in Eastern Pennsylvania. We finally have some sunshine and some blue freaking sky. Ah, we've had clouds for the last 9, 10 days out, and it's nice to see some change. And it's warm. It's like 77 degrees. I would, it's not Indian summer. Remember that old term, Indian summer? Uh, because we haven't had that fresh frosting. Technically, Indian summer, they don't refer to it as Indian summer. But back when I was a kid, it was Indian summer. The first stretch of warm weather after the first frost. So it's not Indian summer, but we've got high 70s for a whole weekend. Sunshine is going to be before we go this before we go further. My brother, our friend, the Patriots that was five Patriots, give me this. Bye the great. We miss you, love you, bye. Doesn't he look good there? That's because it's quite a bit when he was a puppy. And looks kind of small compared to the big chunky that I used to do. Anyway, so a lot to talk about today on the show. And first of all, I forgot, so many people have passed away. Famous people have passed away this week. You had Pete Rose, and anyhow, the candidate in the top, no. And a lot of famous people. But what I forgot to talk about was John Amos. John Amos played the father in Good Times. You know the Good Times? Good Times, every time we need a good time. With Jimmy J. Walker, Dynamite. John Amos played James, the father in Good Times. And he did a lot of other acting roles too and stuff. They passed away the other day, so rest in peace, John Amos. I also want to talk about, how can I say this? They have this strike going. So, strike the port workers, strike. Hopefully, it doesn't last too long. But people are just going nuts. Why? I read that some people, like Costco, Walmart, they're running out of toilet paper. There's a run on toilet paper. I hate to put those two words again, run and toilet paper. Run and toilet. That doesn't sound too good. But anyway, there's a run on toilet paper. People are going and snatching the toilet paper off the shelves. Why? You don't have to do that. First of all, it's not the pandemic anymore, thank God. Second of all, most of our toilet paper that we get does not arrive by ship. It arrives by truck or trade. And so there's no use to hoard the toilet paper. It's kind of stupid if you think about it. If worst comes to worst, you just use the newspaper or something. I don't know. Remember the old days? I don't, but maybe you do. This is really going back. Oh, this is back, even before me. So, this is old. When people had outhouses, what did they do? They used I heard stories, Mrs. Stewart, of people using a Sears catalog. It's not funny now. Well, the Sears catalog, ripping a page and using it as toilet paper. I heard people are eating and listening to this. But that's what they did. They used newspapers, which aren't around as much as they used to be. That's true. They used phone books. They're not around either. What are you going to do? Wipe your butt with your telephone now? You can't do that. Anyway, My point is, don't hoard the toilet paper, okay? There's no need to. Because a lot of these places have stocked up already. They anticipated this strike and they've stocked up items. Now, some things get stocked up, like bananas, they come by ship and you can't stock up on them because they spoil. So chances are, if you're going to look for bananas, you might not see it in the store. All right, see, pick another food, right? Um, that's a possibility. But don't. Anyway, okay. What else? Hey, did you hear about this? Wawa, Wawa has been voted. Now we here in Eastern Pennsylvania, we don't know what it is, and Wawa's been in time. I didn't think I was kidding. Wawa has been voted the number one convenience store in the entire United States. Yay, Wawa. The sheets, out there in Western Pennsylvania, upstairs. Number 5. And then there's some other convenience stores in Oklahoma, Texas, that are 2 and 3. But Wawa is number 1. Wawa got the highest customer survey, satisfaction survey of anyone, 82%. And it's not perfect, but Wawa used to be known as this little convenience store where you go in and get some snacks or a drink or something. Now Wawa has everything. You can get pizza and of course hoagies, and you get all kinds of stuff. If you want a soft pretzel, it's right there. If you want it's right there. They have everything. So kudos to Wawa. I'm glad you're getting the recognition that you deserve. Number 1, not number 2, number 1 in the entire freaking country. Wawa. And it's fun just to say that. Just to say it again. Wawa. All right, so here I don't talk politics, but when something stupid happens or something, I gotta mention it. How about that Trump? All these, Jack Smith. Yeah, no relation to me. Jack Smith filed another thing, and it's out there. And God, I can't believe this guy is not only running for president, but a major candidate for president. I can't believe it. All the stuff that he did, it's not funny, but the thing is that the Mike Pence, what a guy. They get him out of the Capitol so he doesn't get hung. And they get him safely into his car, driving away. And they go in and they tell Trump, the president. And he says, so what? Really a caring guy, isn't he? A compassionate man. That's what I like in a president. Anyway, all right, enough about that. What else is going on? Oh, here you go. MLB playoffs. I love these playoffs. These best out of 3 are really good because every pitch means something. It was very intense. Very game means something. Well, how about the stinking rat cheap Astros ball. Goodbye, Astros. And who's your daddy? Who told you this Tuesday morning on the show? I said, Tigers. I wish I knew how to edit. I wish I knew how to do it. It was a play for the right now again. Tigers were going to win the game 1 behind that Tarek Skubal that pitcher. And I said, well, a lot of, what did I say? Oh yeah, a lot of people are mammy-pammy. They won't say it, but I'll come out and say it on the freaking podcast. Tigers will win. Tigers will upset the Astros. Now, I didn't think the Tigers were going to sweep the Astros, but they did. Not a surprise. Do you know that the Astros have lost 9 straight home playoff games? 9. They have no home field advantage. And cheaters never win. And winners never cheat. Let that be a lesson. That karma is a bitch. Paybacks are hell. All that cheating going on, and now they're getting their ass kicked by the Little Tigers. Did you know the Little Tigers, their payroll on the entire team is $18 million. There are 62 players in the major leagues who make over $18 million a year. And the entire payroll of the Tigers is $18 million. The little team that could, I tell you what, of course, I'm rooting for the Phillies. We don't know who we're playing yet. We're going to know after tonight because the Mets and the Phillies are going to play. And then we'll know who the Phillies play starting on Saturday at 4 o'clock. But other than the Phillies, I'm rooting for the Tigers, the underdog, the little team that could. Wouldn't it be something with those Phillies, Tigers, and World Series? That who had that on their bingo card? Not me, that's for sure. But Tigers, God bless, God bless that. And they've been down and out to a long time. It's Tiger team, so it's nice to see. You know what? It's nice to see some do belong in the playoffs. It's exciting. These young teams are hungry. And we add something to we're all excited, look. And got the Tigers playing the Guardians. And I don't know, the Guardians are a real good team. They are a very good defensively. They have the best bullpen in baseball. And they play a lot of small ball. You remember the Guardians win to play the Phillies sometime this summer. And chill out, I was still for them to and they have a really solid team, but I wouldn't put it past the Tigers a bit. Why? Because the Tigers are in the same division as the Guardians. Tigers know the Guardians very well. In fact, during the season, the Tigers were 7-8 against the Guardians. So they held their own. They held their own against Cleveland. Best out of 5, first 2 are in Cleveland. Tigers split there. They have a chance. They have a shot. That's all I'm saying. So, to me, it wouldn't surprise me if Detroit took that series and went on to the American Church. I just said, how about those Kansas City? Another upstart young team. Go into Baltimore, sweep the Orioles. What the hell is wrong with those Orioles, huh? They surprised me. I'm disappointed. Yes, they've had injuries, but every team has injuries. Look at the Braves. Well, don't look at the Braves. They got nothing. You know what I'm saying? Every team has injuries. So the Orioles can't get into injuries. There's something about that team that's missing. I don't know if it's the manager. See, I haven't watched the Orioles enough to really know, but there's something about that team that's missing. They have all these great young players, but they can't win in the playoffs. They got swept last year, 3 straight games, and they got swept again this year, 2 games at home. And I don't know. You know what I'm thinking? And the Orioles added payroll. They added Corbin Burns, who had a really good year for them. They added Zach Eflin, my buddy, at the trade deadline. So it's not that they were cheap. They made some unwise decisions, like having Craig Kimbrell as their closer earlier in the year. That was a big mistake. But there's something about that team that's just not right. Maybe they have too many young players. I'm just thinking, maybe the Orioles need they need to sprinkle their roster with some veterans. Not just veterans, but winning players. You know who would be perfect on that team? Not that I want to give him up, but what trade? Kyle Schwarber. Think about it. Kyle Schwarber is a winner. He's already won a World Series with the Cubs. Look how many times he's helped the Phillies get into the playoffs. And he is the type of player that Baltimore needs to get over the hump. Not just a veteran who will teach these younger players a thing or two, these little whippersnappers, but a winning veteran who will go in there, be a leader in the clubhouse, be a leader on the field, and show these boys how to do it. So that's what they need. I think sometimes there's a thing where you can have too many prospects, too many young players. And that's why I think it's important that you have to have a nice mix of young players and veterans. And the Orioles just don't have them yet. So, but I was surprised that they were swept at home by Kansas City. But there you go. We got Kansas City moving on against the dreaded evil empire, the Yankees. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, I'm hoping that Kansas City takes the Yankees down, but I don't think so. I think the Yankees will take that series and move on. I hate to say it, I think it's true. But we'll see. In the National League, I had this one too. Those San Diego Padres, who I think are going to beat the Phillies in the National League Championship Series rematch. Machado against Bryce Harper again. Bedlam at the Bank Part 2. Padres had no problem there because Braves were just shot. I mean, they were just shot. You know, they it took them a doubleheader just to get into the playoffs Monday. Then they had to get on a plane, fly all the way out to San Diego, play the next day against the red hot team. Well, it's no wonder that the Braves lost 2 in a row out there. You know what? Just be happy you made the playoffs, Atlanta, okay? Don't bitch and moan like you usually do. Oh, we had a layoff. We had all the injuries. This. Chop this, Atlanta. No. Be glad that you made the playoffs, okay? Go home, go get golf or whatever, sit on your couch and just be glad. I actually think the Padres are going to beat the LA Dodgers in the next round. Best out of 5. Yes, LA has the home field advantage, but LA doesn't have the pitching. Ohtani's great. Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman, great team. Padres, ugly, motivated. Machado, consistent, decent, and rest. Batting chair, Luis Arias, and San Diego just has been this solid team. If they weren't in the West with the Dodgers, they wouldn't have been controlling any other division in baseball. I fear San Diego, my thinking, this is daddy. I think San Diego and the Phillies are going to meet. Phillies will have home field advantage. I think they're going to meet in the division playoffs, and I hope I get tickets. I hope I'm lucky enough to win the lottery and get down again for that, because that's going to be a hell of a series. Phillies motivated. They have a mission. They're on a mission. Padres motivated on a mission. 2 Titans collide. Who's going to win? So that's just my guess. Okay, I think that's about it for today, man. But guess what? I'm coming right back because I'm going to post this, and then I have a TV classic in a week. Now, this show was a hit in the 50s and the 60s. And it's a classic. It's iconic. It's a classic show. And I got a lot of good information about it. A lot of hidden facts and trivia and stuff like that. And I'm sure so. I hope you'll tune in to the next show that I do soon, which will be TV classic movies. But for now, for this show, Mets Brewers game 3 tonight. Boy, that could go either way because the Mets, they kind of blew it yesterday. Yeah, 3-1. They should have wrapped up the series. They did it. They gave the Brewers life. The Brewers overtook them. And now they have the momentum. And the Brewers are at home. If I had to pick a song, I would say Brewers tonight. Wouldn't that be lovely? Just like that song. Wouldn't it be lovely? What was that from? The Sound of Music or My Fair Lady by Fair Lady? Whatever. Wouldn't it be nice? Wouldn't it be nice if the Beach Boys? I'll stick with it. If you got the stinking rotten cheap Astros up, we've got the stinking Braves. Who else is out there? Or Baltimore. But, I don't have anything against Baltimore. They're just a bunch of chokers. So basically, the hateful teams, Houston, Atlanta, and it could be the Mets tonight. Oh, I'm just saying, could be the Mets tonight. Wouldn't that be great? Yeah. Ah, I will sleep well tonight if that happens. Okay, everybody. Peace and love. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And I'll talk to you in a few minutes with a TV classic. Bye for now. Have a good day. Bye.